guys care about like different policy changes?
Most of these guys are pretty conservative in their politics. There was a big government handout, fallout from the tariffs and also the COVID relief funds, that all of these guys that would line up to berate someone for getting welfare were all lining up with their hand out to take some free money. So,
But now like it's the Democrat.
meet the new boss, same as the old.
Yeah,
The policy changes aren't, they take a while to affect anything.
that's true. Hello, Michael.
Hello. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
There's the boss.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Yes, I know. That's on my agenda today.
Oh, good. Anyway, I'm giving the job away.
Michael, what will you be doing today?
I'm gonna go get some pies.
You mind us hopping with you and just...
Yeah, okay.
Okay, thank you. 好吧，我们去跟老板的老板开车出去买派去，说不定买的是缅因州的 blueberry pie。所以有很多中国游客，他们会点什么好吃的？
他们真想吃真的缅因的食物，所以他们说龙虾，
龙虾
最大龙虾。
真的吗？
真的。
127. Okay, the lobsters. Yeah. And another big tray. Is this a big family trip?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you from China?
Yes.
哦，你是中国人吗？对对对对对。啊，你们都是。Oh, hi. Have you been to China?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Twice.
When was the last time you went to
3
China?
years ago. No, it was already 3 years ago. 3 years ago. 2018.
It's a little hard to go back now because of COVID. 你在中国了解龙虾在中国
Of course.
真的吗？
But in China, pretty expensive.
那就多吃一点在这。Yeah, thank you for your time. 所以中国的客人和美国的客人，他们有什么不一样的地方吗？我看美国客人很喜欢点 burger， 虽然是一个 lobster 餐厅。
我还没找到中国人想吃汉堡包，他们到这儿的时候，他们想吃龙虾。一般美国人想吃汉堡包，一般美国人想吃龙虾。
龙虾。
We had a good mix of customers, but I think I'd have to agree that at the beginning we had a higher percentage of locals
Yeah.
than we do now.
Well, you're the fourth generation of this business.
Correct.
Oh, okay. When do you start to see like more Chinese faces or Asian customers?
We've always noticed, and we joked at the restaurant, that we must be featured on some obscure underground internet restaurant or tourism chat, in Chinese that we would never, of course, see, because it always seemed like we had a higher percentage than we would have predicted would have. And I think the thing that always impressed us is that as a culture,
Yeah.
people from China show up en masse. I mean, it's great-grandma, grandma, mom, kids, cousins. It's a multi-generational kind of a vacation for them. I mean, I love taking my grandchildren on vacation, but not everywhere.
Do you notice any of their consuming habits that's like stood out or anything?
Yes, it's remarkable how much more destruction a typical Chinese diner will do to the lobster than Americans or Europeans. I mean, it's really, they're apt to reduce it down to very small. They get everything.
They get everything.
They get everything.
That's us, yeah.
Yeah.
We love lobster, seafood that much, and also particularly because we don't get to eat it that often.
Right.
We try to pick every piece of meat out.
For holidays in China, I don't know as much about the culture as I should. I'm embarrassed to say so, but they turn red when you cook them. So that's an attractive color.
Oh, I never thought about that for Chinese New Year.
Yeah, right.
Because it's just a sign of celebration, the color of Chinese New Year.
Okay.
That's very interesting.
My favorite part is the tail. What do you like the best?
I feel like I like the cloth.
Yeah.
I like the knuckles.
Yeah, the knuckles are good, but we do a lobster claw Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary is something I don't quite understand.
I don't know.
And I'm always like very surprised by like what kind of things you can put on or in the Bloody Mary.
They're creative, the bartenders, that's for sure.
That's good. Dump it right in.
Okay.
And looks like we need
So that's the Bloody Mary. Now we
Okay.
just got to dress it. Take a slice of lime and a slice of lemon. The claw.
Oh,
Grab
the
one of
claw.
those and just set it right across the top like that.
Like that.
Perfect.
I hope you like it. Enjoy. Do you guys need anything else for now? No? All right. Where are you guys from?
I'm from Southwest Harbor, but
you're
these are all my
local.
friends from Florida.
Oh, so you guys always enjoy lobster?
I think lobster is very special.
Is lobster here to you? Is it an expensive thing? It's also expensive. It's a nice dinner out, I guess.
Considered a delicacy.
Has any of you been to China or?
I have, yeah.
Really? Where have you been in China?
I was teaching in Zhejiang. Yes.
Just outside.
Yeah, she was in China in 1983.
1983, after they discovered the terracotta warriors, we were there for about 3 weeks. I was there for May Day when everybody was out in their uniforms and they were all like touching my blonde hair.
Really?
My daughter's from China. She's from Guangzhou. And I adopted her when she was 10 and a half months.
Really?
So I was in China to adopt her, and then when she turned 21, we went back and traveled through China.
Oh, how did she feel about that trip?
She felt like one visit was enough.
Really?
She got very sick on all the food for some
Oh,
reason.
she grew up here. She
Right.
already got used to it.
Right.
Yeah.
But China is beautiful.
What prompted for you to choose China
My
to?
friend was involved in an adoption agency, but they only adopted from India. She said, I want to try China. And I said, okay, I'll go get a Chinese baby. And she was very ill when we first came back. The doctor told me she wouldn't make it.
She's thriving right now, I'm sure.
She is.
She ended up being very bright.
She's working for J.P. Morgan.
I'm sure you changed each other's life, like you and your daughter. Yeah.
It's been good. We're very fortunate to still enjoy being with each other and spending time together. And
What's the secret?
I think a lot of it too is we both came from families where our parents were married,
Very good role models.
good role models.
So do you care about that when it comes to your kids, your daughters, like their partners, how their family is?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's important, but I think also you can have children or partners that come from a broken marriage, but they know what they want and they don't want what they, saw. So, I mean, I think it goes either way.
Yeah.
Most importantly is how they treat my daughters.
How much do you guys involved into like all these important choices your daughter has to make throughout her life? Like, do you give them a lot of independence to do whatever
Absolutely. It's their life.
The decision is totally up to my daughter. We can make suggestions, we can offer help, and
Right.
answer questions, but the decision is hers.
I think as I keep growing up, like getting older, I value my parents' advice more and more. Like, because before there are things that I just don't understand. I'd be like, that's just your stereotype, or that's just your own opinion on something. But the more
we hear that, it's a deja vu. I'm hearing that's yes, we've heard those same words.
I think part of you talking about families being close, and I just think that has so much to do with kids. They grow up knowing the family values, and my sister-in-law would always say it takes a village to raise them, and we all.
So they had eyes on them all.
Yes.
Yeah. That was how I grew up. So if my parents were late coming back from work, I would just go to some neighbor's home, grab dinner with them.
Yeah.
And that's how I kind of grew up.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
How many kids do you have?
2.
How old are they now?
My daughter's 11 and my son is 13.
Oh, okay. They're still pretty young.
Well, my son has a student lobster license.
Okay.
And the black boat is his actually.
Oh.
Built up and paid for it.
Wow, for a 13-year-old?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, what was I doing when I was 13-year-old, So do you want him to be a lobsterman in the future?
It's up to him. I just want them to be happy no matter what they're doing. The way I was taught growing up is I was raking blueberries at like 8 years old, buying school clothes.
So is he paying for all his own expenses now through fishing himself?
He is.
Wow. Okay, that's one independent kid you have.
The rain.
In the fall and the wintertime, there's a lot of waiting.
So you guys just hang out here drinking?
Yes.
Keep you warm.
That's right.
It is so peaceful here, so pretty here.
It is peaceful.
Yeah. I guess the thing that impressed me is how you think about sustainability here and how you really want to keep it for many generations to come. In many other countries, like, it's all about profit right in front of you, right? Like, you just want to get as many as possible, get as much profits out of it as possible.
For us lobster fishermen, it's the heritage of it and it's the sustainability of it, not just the fishery, but for the communities. The whole coast of Maine is a lobster community. Mm-hmm. We have probably 100 commercial boats in Bass Harbor. Mm-hmm. I know every one of the guys. If I don't have a son or grandson, daughter that's going to take over my business, or my friend does, or his friend does, or so it's important, and it's important to sustain the community.
A big family
it's
tradition.
More like a big family.
Yeah, not just personal family.
Yes. That's a good way to look at it, because that's exactly what it is.
How old are you?
I'm 57.
57.
It's just like any business. You start out small, you walk until you can run.
And don't quit, don't quit, don't quit.
Don't quit, don't quit, don't quit.
Yeah. Shall we have some dessert?
Yes, let's have some dessert.
龙虾是缅因州很多人养家糊口的资源，之前一直听说他们的可持续发展做得非常好。这一次呢，在龙虾船上算是亲眼的见识到了龙虾的性别、大小以及有没有过繁殖的历史，全部都检查得非常的仔细。他们也都很自觉地遵守，严格的程度呢，让我感到非常的惊讶哦。因为其实我也没有看到有专人来监督，但是他们并没有那种想要多赚一点是一点的念头去破坏这样一种规矩。反观中国的捕鱼船呢，把一片水域捕完以后，就去换另一片水域去捕捞。我觉得这样的做法，考虑的是有点太过狭隘了。眼前的利益对于缅因州的渔民来说，似乎不是最重要的，而是如何去让这个社区能够继续赖以生存，以及还有包括下一代的生计，这些对他们来说才是关键。那么到此呢，我们缅因州龙虾之旅就结束了。希望你和我一样，对这个产业还有这里的人们有了更多的了解。欢迎给我们留言转发，分享你的观感，以及未来有什么让你觉得好奇的职业，也欢迎给我们留言。
I witnessed to abuse in the household. My father did not treat my mother well. Mentally, he just, he's always gaslighting her. It's always.
Do you think it's okay for me to talk about it?
No, it's literally just like passive. You're just recording like the back of their heads. You want to make sure that none of them are like sensitive clients. Like they can be like domestic abuse, victims and stuff. So.
就是这里的人，就是你不能随便来的，都是各个其他的慈善组织推荐的，就相当于他们有很多不同的那个 community 啊、小区啊，他们如果你家里困难的话，你是要到当地的一些这种慈善组织去注册了以后，可能有一种什么方式可以 verify。这些说的是结账啊，其实他不用付钱，只是帮他登记一下他今天拿了多少衣服。然后我们今天呢，就是来帮大家清理衣服，然后把衣服分类，然后把衣服放到架子上面。
Women Giving Back has been around since 2007. So we help women and children in crisis. So everything you see has been donated to us, and everything here goes to our clients for free.
I guess this is a swimsuit?
Oh, for swimsuits, they have to be brand new if they're bottoms.
Oh, okay.
And then the tops are fine.
We always say if you or your mother wouldn't wear it, then we're not going to put it on the floor because we want to keep things really nice and clean.